We know many couples get stuck in fights accusing each other of bad behavior, and when the finger pointing begins, the discussion often ends.
So how do we better manage conflict in our relationships? Well, one simple answer may be learning how to use I statements. It's simple, right, to think about it.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily easy. So here to talk about how we go about doing this, relationship guru Dr. Kirsten Lind Seal. Hey, thanks for being with us this morning. Okay, so why don't we start with just defining what is an I statement?
What is an I statement? So in terms of understanding communication, an I statement is when you say something like, I feel X, like sad, angry, disappointed, frustrated when you do Y. Forget to unload the dishwasher, leave without telling me goodbye or giving me a kiss, right? So I feel this when you do that, or I feel this when that happens. And what's important here is to remember to use a feeling word, not a thinking word.
A feling word and not a thinking word. Yeah,
what's a thinking word?
Yeah. Well, saying something, here's how you know an I, this is why it's not necessarily easy. To start with I feel like is not necessarily an I statement. For example, I feel like you're being a jerk when you don't unload the dishwasher. That's not an I statement, it's an opinion.
That's
right?
a fact, no.
Right. Oh, look, okay.
Teasing, continue.
But here's the thing is when you roll out a fact or an opinion like that, that is the accusatory mode, right? That's not the I feel sad when you forget to take out the garbage. I feel sad when I'm telling you about my difficult day at work and you are scrolling through Instagram. What that does, and the reason that this is so powerful is it's an assertive statement and it's not aggressive, right? So you're saying what it's like for you, which then gives the other person the opportunity to maybe stay away from becoming defensive, which is the fight pattern that we all get into, right? Somebody says, why couldn't you remember to unload the dishwasher? And the other one was like, well, I thought it wasn't my turn tonight. You said you would, right? So again, it's just like, boom, we're lobbing, stones back and forth across the proverbial wall.
Okay, so you just mentioned how it actually is helping when it comes to reducing defensiveness. What else do those statements do?
Well, so what happens when we reduce defensiveness is it helps us listen more, right? And it's hard. I mean, you can't argue when someone says to you, I feel sad. You could wish they weren't sad, but you don't have really a leg to stand on in terms of arguing that somehow they're not sad. I mean, people do this, but in terms of it being like a logical communication flow, that doesn't happen. So when you say to somebody, I feel sad, I feel angry, I feel frustrated, you are being vulnerable because you are sharing how you are doing in the present moment, which is the way to really sort of stay connected, quite frankly, as we are in conflict. And that is one of the things that can be so difficult about conflict is that we move away from one another, we disconnect, and then things start really going haywire, right? So the thing about I statements is that it can really help us stay connected.
I also feel like I statements could help the other person be in your shoes in a way. Like how you feel when they don't unload the dishwasher. Not just that you blow up every time that they don't do that, but like why it bothers you, why it hurts you.
Yeah, exactly. So this promotes empathy as well, as you're pointing out. So, right, which is an excellent point. And again, this is something that we really strive for, or if we're not thinking about it, we ought to be striving for in relationships, is being empathetic. We may not agree with sort of somebody's framing, but we can't disagree with somebody who tells us this is how I feel when this happens. And actually what can happen is it can kind of make both of you sad or both of you frustrated, but either way, you are actually connecting along a clear line of communication, which is why this is considered kind of a basic communication skill in relationships, but many people don't really know this or aren't aware of it.
I was going to say a basic communication skill, but a very difficult communication skill at the same point.
I think you might need a little practice.
Practice never hurts, never hurts.
Yeah.
Dr. Seal, as always, we appreciate your perspective. Thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.